Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Here to do you guys' reading, Capricorn. Thank you for all the love and support. I really, really appreciate it. Let's get straight into your reading. I already shuffled all the decks, and I'm gonna try to do the reading a little different this time. But we got the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. This is something new. I just started reading into this deck today, so bear with me, okay? I want to use it for this reading. Let's see. Let's see what messages we have for Capricorn. King of Cups, Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Justice, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Star. The bottom of the deck, the Moon card, the Lovers, and the Empress. You may be dealing with the Libra because I sure was finna bust out and say Libra. It's probably because I'm looking at this Empress card. But there's, even though you love this person, this individual, this connection, I feel like you holding in some emotions that needs to be released. Because what is doing is keeping you in this cycle that the divine, and it's keeping things stagnant. And the divine is trying to get you out of that situation. Like it's time for you to walk away from this feeling like you need to wait for things to come in. The divine don't want you to wait, okay? And it's not saying that this is not coming because it's under the Three of Wands. It's just the fact that life still have to go on in the process. With this Nine of Wands, it says to me that you've already been through a lot, and that it's like, don't put more on yourself waiting for a connection, because the more you wait for it, these emotions inside of you, they're kind of bubbling up and coming to the surface. And if you feel that, especially with this full moon, that's the divine trying to get your attention to what needs to be healed, what needs to be released, okay? Because things are like, the divine wants you to stabilize your emotions and balance them out. There will be a solution to this relationship. You are the Empress. So for whoever this person is, you guys, especially with the Lovers, that's the divine feminine of the Lovers. So it's like you guys are like this is a destined relationship. You guys are soul lovers. So it's time for you, but they need you to have a peace of mind right now. It's like to develop a peace of mind. You see the fog clearing, but it's not fully clear yet. You get what I'm saying? So there's some things that still need to be worked out, especially with this Moon card here. And you don't, and in order to push things forward, like with the divine, with divine connections, I believe that they come together once you guys both get into a better place. And a part of that place with the Moon card coming in is emotions that need to be healed. Okay. I feel like some of you guys been maybe crying and stressing over this relationship. And the divine is like, you need to have balance, a peace of mind. Because there's an aspect of this that you're not seeing, how this is causing a lot of conflict. And also with the Four of Pentacles is causing stagnation. And the stagnant energy is your emotions, like you're not being able to fully heal with this Star card. Because it's like 1 minute you kind of like in a place where I feel good, I want this relationship, everything's going fine. But then the next minute it's like, ugh, I don't know. And that's the fear talking. But it's like a sense of needing to have that independence with, like, for now, on your own, so you can get to a better place. So where if this is destined for you, it can come together. But it's not going to come together until those emotions, you're in a much better place. It's no sense of for the divine to constantly keep putting soul connections back together if the each individual is not fully healed for it to kind of fall apart again. So it's in your best interest right now to kind of focus on you, work on yourself so things can come together. Now, I'm not saying, oh, just you can check in every now and then, but don't wait. Like, walk away. You see this 3 of Wands and this 8 of Cups. It's just don't wait, because there's some emotional, as you waiting, you're developing more emotional baggage and stuff like that that you need to walk away from. And by waiting, it's causing a lot of confusion, because the 8 of Cups is after the 7 is causing a lot of confusion that you need to walk away from too. And possibly with the Moon card, some illusions. And those illusions could be how things are going to work out, because things may not work out exactly the way you feel they should, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to work out. But I just get a sense of focusing on self now. Let's pull use some Wisdom of the Night oracles. Hold on, let me shuffle these a little bit more. And I'm just getting that sense of like needing to have that emotional fulfillment within yourself. And that may not be like exactly for everyone, but for those this resonate with, it's like even if you feel like you're not waiting, a part of you is. That's why when full moons come up, you kind of get to a place where your emotions might come to the surface. Like, why haven't this person contacted me yet? All these, all the videos and stuff, like what's going on? The divine is bringing that up for a reason. You need to pay attention to like when moon cycles come, how like, pay attention to how, what keeps coming up around that time. Okay. Oh, let's see. What do we got for Capricorn, please, angels? Messages for Capricorn in regards to the spirit. Cycles. So that's whatever comes around goes around. So number 10. So that's like a completion also. Okay, Cappy? I feel like that's the divine saying it's time to close out this cycle. So you could start a new chapter too, Capricorn. Vision. Let's see what that was. Let me pull one more for you, and then we're going to get into this spread. Deceit, and it flew out in reverse, so that's a good thing. If there was a lot of groove at the bottom. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, this groove card speaks about healing your wounds. That's what I was just talking about. It speaks about healing your wounds and choosing to heal over anger and pain. Okay. Now remember I was saying like the divine wants you to heal so things can come together. And that doesn't mean that things are a lie. It's just there is a part of you with the moon card. It's a part, something that you're not seeing. And I think it's, I feel it's in regards to the healing that's needed in order for things to come together. Because this card upright speaks of there being someone that's deceiving you, or maybe you're deceiving yourself, but it's coming out in reverse. So maybe you do kind of see things clearly, but sometimes your emotions get the best of you. That's why the healing card can be coming out. And let's see, this vision card is saying that no matter what you lose, this card speaks about something better will replace it. Okay. If you're feeling devastated over loss at the moment, you still have so much to gain. That's what this card speaks about. Okay. And then you have cycles. This is whatever comes around goes around. So with this and this, it's saying that you will, because this card speaks of revisiting something. Okay. So you will revisit this at a later date is what this is telling me. This is a card 11. This is an 8. And this is 11 also. Wait, this is a 10. Sorry. So this is a 10, 11. So things are moving forward. Let's get a little bit of clarification just in case there's anything else that you need to know. Maybe this will give you more insight to what I'm trying to say. cycles for Capricorn. Look at the train. You have the Ace of Swords. We got quite a few cards. Hold on, let's see. The Three of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. See, that's that feeling left out in the cold because the reunion hasn't happened yet. But this Ace of Swords mean that there will be a new beginning, a truthful one, because you have the Deceit right here in reverse. The Four of Cups, missing this person. But it's time to take that journey to kind of take control of yourself and kind of do a little soul searching. And with this soul searching, it's going to help you to kind of like look at wounds and stuff. The divine want to get your attention there so things can progress and can move forward in your life. And you won't just be feeling like this feeling of feeling lack and lonely. Like, it's not good to even start this new beginning with this type of stuff. So it's saying, like, don't worry. That new beginning is coming with the Ace of Swords and the cycle. But right now it's time to like kind of get control of yourself, do some soul searching to find out what you really do want. What you, it's something about something within you, because you have a lot of wisdom with the Hermit card, but it's something that the divine wants you to go within and find out about yourself. And that's going to help you with this taking control of whatever this feeling is, okay? Because the divine don't want you in none of these two feelings right here. Feeling bored, discontent, asking yourself, why am I bored and discontent? And why am I feeling lonely? Or just like that feeling of lack, okay? These cards just are turning. Let me see. Let's clarify these visions. We're not going to even clarify that because it's in reverse. There's nothing to play. If it came out in reverse, then that's a good thing. Let's see. Let me see. Let me shuffle one more time and then we get started. Clarify vision, divine, please. You have the moon coming out in reverse. The Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This is the divine wants you to release any conflict so you can have that new beginning. What I've been saying, kind of like reiterating what I was kind of saying. Because you have the moon card in reverse, and this could symbolize something being released. It can also symbolize something being illuminated, fears, all that repressed emotions is the moon card. But it's like the divine wants you to, this is card, it speaks of something better coming. So let's release any conflict so you can have something stable. That Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning, whether this is marriage, anything that this spread is talking about to you. But I feel like mostly this is talking about a relationship, a divine counterpart, okay? And then you have the Princess of Swords. So the Princess of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So it's like trying to figure out how to build on this new foundation and have this new beginning. Okay, Cappy. That way when things reconcile, look at this. That way when reconciliation, it does come time for reconciliation, both of you have learned the lessons you need to learn. That chapter is over, it's done. We can start new, something that you guys can come back together and kind of move forward successfully with the Eight of Wands versus coming back together. And there's a lot of repressed emotions that may later come out. Okay. It's like, let's heal that now. That way, when you guys get back together, things can move forward and be successful and not be held back by emotions that's not even serving us, serving you today. You get what I'm saying? Let alone when the relationship come back together, Cappy. Let me get you another, and then this is the Deceit, healing the wounds. Oh, and then the High Priestess of Earth. This card, this is underneath healing the wounds. And this talks about just paying attention to your health too, your health in your body. Talking about eating better, just taking care of yourself. I feel like that's a card representing you too. Okay, let me get you one more card and then we're going to end a reading. Any messages for Capricorn? What messages do you have for Capricorn? Messages for Capricorn. You got the horse. Take up the reins of your life. And then you got the whale shark. Manifest your dreams now. Okay, Cappy? This is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Thank you. Bye.